We have thankfully got pretty much all levels of government. Even local government is offering some incentives and relaxation for home buyers. But at state level, over the past few years, we've had an increasingly more generous amount of support for home buyers. So it's usually a mixture of stamp duty exemptions, so where you won't have to pay any duty to actually purchase the property, and also purchase grants. So that's like a cash injection, depending on the type of property that you would buy and the amount you wanted to spend. Now, I see a lot of people, and I'm sure you do, Scott, who really try and get as much as they possibly can out of the government schemes. And what the message we want to give out today is really what you need to do is think about your own situation and what can you afford, where do you want to buy, and why do you want to buy, before you start tying yourself up in gaming what scheme you might want to use. Because what you don't want to do is run after, say, a cash injection, meaning that you might have to buy, say, a new property that's not in an area that you want to buy in, where if you forgot about the 10,000 cash injection, you might be able to buy an existing property that would cost you less and that would be in a better location for you. So really, like I see people just getting themselves all tied up in all the nuances of the opportunity, where really they just have to start from what they have and what they're looking for, and then make the grants work for them. Do you have any insights to add to that?
I think just to add a bit of color, it limits you to a selection of properties. So if your universe of what you can buy is this big giant pie, if you go into that saying, I'm only going to buy something that gets me grant X, you might be looking at only 5% of all the properties on the market, and in New South Wales, the numbers are so low on the price thresholds, it rules out any houses at all. So, do you really want to be forced into buying a new unit, or do you want to be looking at that whole universe of properties out there, including houses, have more choices and areas, and hopefully you'll end up with a property you'll be happy living in for a longer period of time as well?